Hello YouTube, it's the True64 back with another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing Lewa, Uniter of I did that last time. Let me start over. Lewa, Uniter of Jungle. So here it is, and before I get into the review, let's go over one of my favorite things of a review, the box. So here's the box. We have Lewa right there, and also by the way, the swords here are misbuilt. Here we have the Lego logo, Barnacle, Mask of Control, Lewa, Uniter of Jungle. Okay, yes. Oh wait, actually. Right here we could see, Uxar, creature of jungle. We have the information right there, the golden mask. We have Lewa's Nuva symbol and the Uniter symbol, the creature symbol. On the back, we have the combination model, mask popping off feature, the swiveling waist, the gear function, the comic, Lewa's name in a different language, the mask, other information, buildable figures, and nothing really major on the bottom. So, let's get into the review, starting with the Uniter, the golden mask. So here we have the mask, and it looks pretty good. And also right here we could see the Uniter symbol. Right there. So yeah. And also, this kind of color of this version, well, of Lewa's mask has been previously done, but it was more corrupted, as you can see here. Pretty much the same kind of coloration, kind of. So, anyway. Bring that back. So yeah, there's the mask. Now, let's get into posability. First, for his head, he's got a full ball joint in his head, and you could actually move his head this time, finally. Unlike last year's Lewa, you could barely move it. So, yeah, and... So, yeah, there's that. Now for his arms, he's got a full ball joint in the shoulders. Although, I do want to point this out. His arms are placed in a weird way, and to do that, and to show that, I will take off his chest piece. As you can see here, it's using a piece with an angled ball joint there, so yeah. Anyway, and he's, well, so it does kind of look like he's got like kind of big shoulders, I guess. But it does kind of limit some ways. Like if you want to put his arm up, you have to do it a certain way, like that. So, yeah. And then you gotta do it the same way to get it down. So yeah. Now for his now at the forearm, he's got a full ball joint at the forearm, and he's got a full ball joint at the hand. And also, you can do poses like this. So yeah. Anyway, next we'll do his legs. At the hip, he's got a full ball joint at the hip, a limited ball joint at the knee, and it goes up to there, and then a full ball joint at the foot. So yeah. And also, another thing that I'd like to point out is the bottom part of his legs are custom. It's built using a Vorox shell with a Glatorian neck, and then just a few axles and a Brachii eye, and then a hand piece, kind of. Well, it's not this hand, but a different kind of hand. So anyway, that is it. And he does have waist articulation like all the other 2016 sets have. So yeah. And also, honestly, I can't say this enough, but I do love that they brought the Vorox Vorox shells back. Absolutely love that. Okay, moving on. Now, on his chest, you can see his Nuva symbol as well, and it's very big, where you can absolutely see it, which is nice. And also, for his weapons, he does get these blades. And I'm not entirely sure what they are called exactly. So, yeah. But they're like a blade that you could spin, kind of. And you can actually spin these, so you could use that smaller blade. Although I like to use the bigger blade. So yeah. And that is almost everything before I get into comparisons. But I do want to show off the mask popping off feature. Same as always. And then I will put on his golden mask, just so I could show that off. Which is very nice. So, yeah. That is pretty much it. Now, let's get into some comparisons. First, we will show off 2015 Lewa. Right here. As you can see, 2016 Lewa is taller than 2015 Lewa. And also, instead of getting axes, he gets blades. And they took, well, and he no longer has the key orange in his color scheme. And also, I do want to point out that he does have these new yellow axles. Like, right here. back here. Oh, and also here's his piece of Unity. And also one right in here. So, yeah, there's that. Next, we will bring in Tahu. United Tahu. So there's that. Still toss up the bunch. Next, we will bring in Gully. Right here. Honestly, I think they are almost about the same height. I can't really tell which is taller. So, yeah. Well, and also it doesn't really help that my table here is kind of leaning, so, yep. Anyway, let's bring in Onua. As soon as I get into a pose that I like. Well, here is Onua. So, yeah. Onua is taller than Lewa. And there. That is pretty much it for Lewa. And again, get everything in frame. And let's get into the final thoughts. Okay, now for the final thoughts. I honestly feel like these are great sets, honestly. All of 2016, well, every Bionicle 2016 set has been awesome. And also, I can't wait to get my hands on the Summer Wave sets. And no, I do not have any of them. Because I haven't seen them yet. And also, I live nowhere near a Toys R Us, so can't get them there, or even see them there. So, anyway, that is pretty much it. I still say get these. Get them. Just get them, okay? These are awesome. Literally. Go to a local Walmart, Target, or Toys R Us and buy them. Just buy them. Like Shia LaBeouf says, just do it. I know. Anyway, so yeah. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, that's about it. Next time I will be reviewing a requested review by one of my friends. Starting out with the Baraki sets, I'm gonna be reviewing Coma from 2007. So stay tuned for that. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.